I know many of you guys want to get your units to LR, and getting up the status to LR is a bit tedious, especially at the beginning. So I'm here to basically explain everything from just the bond levels, what you get from them, and also how exactly to best farm it, and other ways that you could get some bond material. Now, not all the ways will be best, but they will be ways that you could actually do it from. Now, I am trying my now to get Lotus, Mars, Yami, and also Charmy, because I don't have William, up to UR and in the future LR. So to actually do that, I need to get past certain bond levels in the bond system, and you're able to see which ones they are here. For SSRs at bond level 4, you're able to get them up to a UR, and then at bond level 10, you're able to get them up to LR. Now, it does take a lot of bond XP, but you are able to get bond XP in pretty much any stage, but there are certain stages that you're able to get a lot more. So we're going to go over which stages those are. Now, of course, to level up, you're going to want to get XP, and the main way is going to be just quickly in the evergreen forest, and just going as high as you can, obviously, is the best thing. Now, as for how to get the bond XP, you're gonna have to go to the patrol stages, and you can either go through it from here and you're gonna see which worlds there are, and then or you could just click on the world map and go to one of the worlds, and in the overworld slowly go over, and there are two. So in every single world there's both one that's like easier and then one that's a bit harder. Now, as you will be able to see, this one is going to be easier than this one because obviously, first off, the CC requirements is a big thing. Now, also the one that's like the one that's going to give you more is also the one that has the materials to craft a world. That's just a little thing that I kind of like to note. But obviously, when you start off, you're going to most likely be farming this one at whatever you can at the highest. Usually it's going to be probably hard. I cannot do Nightmare yet because I'm not able to. So from patrol stage, you will get a lot more than you would on others, and it's going to show you how much you get here, right? So like here, I'm going to get 310, so I could skip ticket it because I'm over the CC, and 310, there we go. So we want to get them all to 4, and yeah. So now one thing to mention is that when you complete the whole thing, you will be getting these bond foods, which are going to be giving them, but I'll show you that more a bit later. So, of course, you could either 3 times auto right here and just leave it running, and I could only do 10 runs at times 3, so you use 3 times the stamina, and you're going to be getting 3 times the rewards for 1 run. Or you could just skip ticket as I just did and get them up. Early on it goes pretty quick, and that is not the right team I want to use. Let me put the full blue team because obviously it's the one that I want to build first for the gear, which is the most important. Or you could just use dispatch system, where I could do 29 runs just like this, right? And then I let it run, and I can't go back into it. But let's say after 57 minutes, while I could do story or whatever else, it will be complete, and I will have all of the extra XP, which if we're counting, I don't know how much it was, but it would probably be somewhere around like 6,000 to 7,000 bond XP, which would get me pretty high up. So then I will be able to get to UR and all that stuff. Now, to actually get yourself to UR, first of all, you also need to have all the rank ups, which you need to get 4 SSR mage pieces, and you can get 2 per character, and the rest you could get in other ways, sometimes from limited time, sometimes in the exchange shop you could get 4 a month. So that is all stuff that you should be doing, right? Now, once you are able to promote, then that's all good. Now, for other ways that you're able to actually get up is going to be using the bond gifts that you are given. And you could get a lot of these from just, obviously, the patrol stages we just saw. So they actually did, let me undo this now, just to stop. So you do get back your XP if you, or your stamina if you do let it go. But at the max stars, if you complete everything and do all the challenges they want you to do, you will be getting 3 per patrol stage, and you're going to be able to get one of the class gift boxes. So if you need it for attacker, you're going to pick those, and obviously because you're getting 3 separate ones, you're going to be able to pick it separately, which is very good. Now, you are able to get some in here. You're able to get some at day 2 if you complete all of your missions. Okay, that is the first place that you are able to get some. Then afterwards, there is a, where is it? There's a lot of stuff. There's a patrol burning time that's going to be giving you 1 just for here, and the gift box shared can be used on anyone. Then you've got the bond gift selection. You're going to be able to get one if you just do 50 patrol stage runs, which honestly should not take you that long to do. Now, if you do spend, you're going to be able to get more. I forgot where it was, but I'm going to end up remembering. But yeah, so that is part of it. Now, I never recommend you guys to get these packs at all. I really, they're not worth it, okay? They really are not worth it. Now, you are able to get some if you have the leftover seasonal gauge dupes, seasonal gauge pity, and also for the premium pity, the standard, I guess. So you are able to get some here, but I usually recommend not getting those. Now, if you get dupes, okay, that's the main thing. If you get dupes, you will be able to choose either 10 of the shared mage pieces or 8 of the class mage pieces, which obviously, because it's less, you have to imagine it gives you more, and yes, it does. So it will be giving you more, which means it's going to depend on if you need 8 for a specific one or 10 for different people. Usually, I would say that the 10 for different is probably better, because obviously you won't always be using 8 on 1, and I don't really recommend using 8 on 1, so definitely do not do that, right? Now, there is a monthly that is going to be increasing your bond collection by 15%, which is very high, and that is going to be pretty much a food buff. So I'd say overall, if you are a light spender, the only thing you need to buy in this game, honestly, is the monthly at this point. You get skip tickets, you get crystals, and you get bond collection by plus 15%, which is all very good. Now, to increase the amount of bond collection you're going to be getting, there are two main ways. Obviously, the first one being the monthly, but two main free-to-play ways. The first way is through Charmy. If you go here, well, okay, well, I guess I haven't talked to Charmy yet, but let's get through this. If you go in here, you are able to make food that's going to increase the amount of bond you're going to be getting by 10%, 15%, up to, I think, only 15. Oh, I guess it's going to make me do this. One sec. Now, we are able to create either the green one for 10% or where is it? There's no gold one, never mind. The silver one for 15% right here. It's the crab food, and you could get some of the crab and some of this all in the overworld. So like that is the first place that you're going to be able to get it. If you go in here and you check the shops, you will see that there are the crab and then the cloves, right? Where the onions. So that is that. Now, the other place that you are able to get it is in squads. So when you unlock squads, there's going to be buffs. Now, it's going to take a while to actually get these buffs, but there is going to be a 15% buff for 30 minutes, 3 times a day, which is honestly pretty good, and it's worth it, but I'd say you get it after the gear buff. Now, the other thing to note is that you are able to get some gift boxes from the worlds if you get to world level 1 and then world level 3. At the third world, you're also able to get a universal one for like the like red background one. So that is basically it. The boxes are, you can get some monthly right from the worlds, right? You could craft food thanks to buying the food from the worlds and then actually making meals. And with the meals, you're going to get extra percentages of the bond food. And then, of course, you want to always run the bond food, or sorry, the food that gives you bond percentage up in the patrol stages on the highest level. The higher the level you go, the more you could see you're going to get. As you can see, 430 on Nightmare and then 230 on Normal. So it's a big difference. Now, of course, they did put the bond gifts here, 3, but they did not completely remove the 10 tickets, because if you go to, where is it? Rank up event? No. Patrol, I'm trying to find it, but start accumulating event. In this, you will be getting 55 tickets. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. So you're going to be getting 55, which is going to make up for it, alongside the rank up event that's going to give you another 40. So you're not really missing out on anything. You're just getting extra bond, which is very good to get, and it's going to definitely fasten you getting to LR. So yeah, that's basically it. You are able to promote to LR when you get to bond level 10, which is what I'm going to be doing first. With the dispatch system, I'm going to be able to farm story while also doing all of that. So I hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.